Taking responsibility and making Nigeria great was the theme at the Generation Conference 2018 in Abuja, organized by Summit Bible Church to re-educate, reorientate, and resensitize Nigerians on the need to take active part in politics. Sandra Guana completes the report.
The conference is organized to galvanize Nigerians into proactive engagement in all spheres of endeavors, with the end goal of building a new Nigeria and providing a platform for passionate and patriotic Nigerians. In his welcome remarks, the convener of the summit, Dr. Andy Osikwe, highlighted some keynotes to be put into cognizance for the country to be great.
We have come to remind Nigerians that we are responsible for our present condition, and we will be responsible for our future destiny. We must hold ourselves accountable. The very premise of a democracy is predicated on a grassroots, bottom-top concept. That is, the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Hence the popular phrase, we the people. We the people can no longer continue pointing our fingers at the so-called leadership, overlooking the fact that democratically elected leaders are the product of the people. Leaders come from the people and are a reflection in some form or another of the character of the people.
During the plenary section, the guest speaker, former Minister of Aviation Osita Chidoka, emphasized on the need for service to the people and the fundamental steps through effective public service.
We have a public service that has become entrenched into itself, that thinks about itself. So one of the ways I think we can build a world-class public service is that, first of all, we need to build this institutional framework. We need to have an institutional framework that, first of all, makes an organization to go for its mandate. If you look at the FRSC Establishment Act, it's called FRSC Establishment Act. The EFCC Act is called EFCC Establishment Act. We are thinking about setting up an organization and not about solving a problem.
Also at the conference was the former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, who reaffirmed the Nigerians on the needed knowledge to change the perception of people for a better tomorrow.
Just like us said, the only way we can change this country is that we all contribute in our own little way in changing the people's perception and conception of life, the way they think. It is only by education, by knowledge, that we can change the country. The fundamental question is to look at what does it take to say that a country is great or developed? Because like us said, you have to be able to define your vision, know where you are, and be able to do that. A developed country or a great country today is a highly industrialized nation with a strong economy, high level of Human Development Index.
The CEO, Adi Consulting, Leke Adi, in his address, spoke on the need for the creation of legions in the country that are effective and payment of salaries across the states.
The modern history of Nigeria began with a group we can term the Class of 66. These were military personnel who pivoted the federation along a certain trajectory. Notable members of the class were Odumegwu Ojukwu, Francis Adekunle Fajuri, Aguiyi Ironsi, Nzegu, Gawon, Murtala Muhammad, Olusegun Obasanjo, John Shagaya, Muhammad Buhari, Mamman Vatsa, Muhammad Babangida, Sani Abacha, Theophilus Danjuma, etc. They were all young. Nzegu was 29 in 1966. Ademaega was 32. Murtala Muhammad was 28 and was already Inspector of Signals of Lagos. Danjuma was 28 and was the Principal Staff Officer, Army Headquarters. Abba Kyari was 28. Muhammad Buhari was 24 and was already in the 2nd Brigade in Lagos. Mama Vatsa was 26. Abacha was 23. Chagaya was 24. Ojukwu was 33. Olusegun Obasanjo was 29. Ifejuna was 32. Mohamed Nasko was 25. Abdullahi Sheleng was only 24. What I'm trying to let you see is that the people that the trajectory of Nigeria were all in their 20s, mostly in their 20s. Therefore, there's nothing called too young to run. We must abandon our predilection for focusing on political deconstruction to the detriment of economic infrastructuring. We keep creating state governments, but the states can't pay salaries. We create states without thought of economic viability. Every time you create a state, you create recurrent expenditure heads. State creation is cost. States are run by civil servants, you must pay them salaries. As of today, the following states are owing salaries. Osun, 17 to 18 months salary. Kogi, 10 to 11 months salary. Ondo, 6 to 9 months salary. Ekiti, 7 months. Benue, 6 months. Imo, 5 to 6 months. Oyo, 2 to 3 months. Ogun, 2 or 3 months. It is as if omnipotence decided to turn Nigeria into a mineral dump. This is the regional breakdown of mineral resources in Nigeria. The North has 31 mineral resources. The Middle Belt has 23 mineral resources. The Southeast has 9 mineral resources. The Southwest has 18. The South-South has 13. If we network the natural endowment of which region and turn the regions into economic powerhouses, Nigeria will be great.
Messages were also conveyed in spoken words by the youths and talent showcased in songs to pass information to every Nigerian.
Just because your physical eyes don't see change doesn't prove change is emanating from within you first. So take off that soulful cloak of defeat that makes you look weak. I mean, don't you know that you are a chosen generation? Erupting as the light, like a wisdom tooth, you are solutions. The authentic breed to a greater constitution with the capacity to lead, because this nation needs your contribution.
Sandra Guana, TVN News.